Welcome to the product overview training for the U.S. Motors Rescue EZ16, ready to install 16-pin aftermarket ECM or electronically commutated motor. The Rescue EZ16 is a universal drop-in replacement 16-pin ECM product. Identifying a 16-pin EC motor is fairly simple. Locate on the motor the molded plug with 16 low-voltage pins. These motors are also known as ECM 2.0, ECM 2.3, and EON. The EZ16 is not a replacement for the carrier ECM 2.5 motors or any motor with less than 6 low-voltage wires or pins connected to the plug and the motor. As a universal drop-in replacement motor, the EZ16 connection is the same as the original motor. You will use the same 16-pin wiring harness from the system control board to the motor via the EZI interface box. The motor is pre-programmed with the most common generic settings. However, once installed, the airflow is adjustable by 30% up or down with the turn of a dial. The motors also have a trim function allowing them to run at different horsepower levels. You can adjust down in horsepower, however going above the rated horsepower of the motor is not acceptable. The EZI can be mounted separately from the motor, allowing easy access for adjustment after installation. So how does this long-awaited aftermarket 16-pin replacement motor work? The 16-pin connector is removed from the original motor and plugged into the EZI box, where the signals from the control board are translated and relayed to the motor as heat, cool, or continuous fan signals. Once translated, the 4-pin connector is connected to the EZI and then out to the motor. On the side of the EZI, confirm the switch is set to 24-volt signals, as shown here. Then select the direction of rotation. Connect the 5-pin high-voltage power from the old motor to the EZ16. Reinstall the motor into the blower housing and the system. Select the motor horsepower on the front of the EZI box. Now set the dials for Y1, Y2 cooling and W1, W2 heating to the nominal setting. Leaving access to the EZI if possible, start the system and call for cooling or AC mode. Measure the CFM and temperature deltas. If adjustments need to be made, you can turn the Y1, Y2 dial up or down 30% to fine-tune the system. Follow the same process for the heat mode with the W1, W2 dial. The Rescue EZ16 product line comes in 4 model numbers. When choosing your replacement for the original OEM 16-pin, simply match the horsepower. 5863 for 1/3 and below horsepower applications, 5862 for 1/2, 5861 for 3/4, and 5860 for 1 horsepower applications. Keep in mind for the best performance, the horsepower rating should not be turned down more than 1 rating level. For example, using a 1 horsepower motor on a 3rd horsepower application will cause the system to run faster and lower the efficiency. All of the motors are rated 115, 208, 230. To determine the system voltage if it's not listed on your OEM motor, if there is a jumper wire between pins 1 and 2 on the system, it is rated for 115 volt. No jumper would mean 208, 230 volt. We appreciate your interest in our aftermarket Rescue EZ16 motor. Please check out the installation videos for this and our other ECM aftermarket motors by scanning this QR code. If you have any additional questions, please contact your local Nidec U.S. Motors Business Development Manager or customer service at 855-487-6686.